Dorian, what are you doing? Kugel. The mirror is off limits while we are sitting Shiva.
Shiva? We're not Jewish.
Technically, I am. Maternally, through step Nora.
But Nora's not your mother.
This is no time for quibbling, Kelly. We are in mourning.
Who died?
No one.
That's why we're mourning.
I just can't believe that there's nothing we can do.
There is.
What?
Get the family here so we can say goodbye.
Dad! No! No, that is giving up. I'm not gonna do that.
You're not giving up, honey. I am.
Sleep tight, sweetie. I'll see you soon. Yeah.
Jess, we should get over to the hospital. Dad's transplant's gonna start in a minute.
Thank God. Finally some good news.
Oh, you know what? I'll start with you. Getting you back was the best luck.
I have all the luck. Well, except when I'm dealing with Ford or running into Brody and Natalie in bed together.
Yeah.
The doctor said you can't hear me, but I hope they're wrong. I need to say I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Mom. You told me to stay away from Jack, but I didn't listen. I just had to fight back. Why couldn't you just let me go after him myself? You shouldn't have been there. I should have been the one that got hurt, not you. But Jack's gonna pay for what he did. He's going to jail. Dad's making sure of it.
Hey, what's going on? Why is this kid in a cell where he belongs, huh?
Well, because you didn't do anything.
Oh, gee, except commit murder.
No. He had nothing to do with what happened to Gigi. He's innocent. Isn't that right, John?
We can't hold him any longer.
You can't just let him walk.
There's been some new developments.
What new developments?
At this time, Jack Manning's not facing any charges.
Mr. and Mrs. Todd Manning. I guess this is where Todd Manning lives.
So nobody died, but the two of you are grieving?
Yes. We're grieving.
For our vision of the future, our hope for a world that is finally blessedly free from someone who wishes us harm.
Still in the dark here.
Clint isn't kicking the bucket like we hoped.
What? Wait, but last I heard, the doctors were saying he had only weeks, maybe days.
That's before a suitable heart was found for transplant.
Oh, my God! That's wonderful!
Oh, for whom? That man had David locked up in a
medieval prison?
He is still Zane's great-grandfather, not to mention his other children and grandchildren love him very much despite his faults.
She's talking about Joey.
He and Clint have had their problems. But Joey would be devastated if he lost his father.
Do I have to remind you? You don't live here anymore. I threw you out.
I moved out.
Whatever. You lost the privilege to come in and out as you please, and I don't appreciate you barging into Ryder's nursery.
It's Liam's nursery too, Jessica.
Whatever.
I'm here to take him to a doctor's appointment. Natalie can't do it because she's at the hospital. You're probably on your way there now.
Oh, that's really sweet. So while my dad's getting a surgery, you'll be playing daddy.
Jessica, come on. It doesn't have to be like this, does it?
Doesn't have to be like what? Well, you think I'd just catch you and Natalie in bed together and we'd all just have a big laugh about it?
You know that's not what I mean.
So I'm not supposed to be angry?
Jess, nobody says you don't have a right to be angry.
Joey, I don't need to be handled.
It's not what I'm doing.
Yeah, but he is. Listen, if seeing me upset makes you feel too guilty, tough. You should have thought of that before you got into bed with my sister. Again. I'll see you at the hospital.
Face it, honey. Rex is not going to change his mind, and I don't have the time to wait for another heart, so please, round the family up. Get them over here.
Is that what you would say to me if I was lying in this bed instead of you?
Natalie, honey,
Your father is the only person who knows what's best for him now. And we have to respect that, okay?
Thank you.
So let's do as he asks and spend time together as a family, okay? As much as we can.
It's different for you. Mom, you've had a whole life with him, but I feel like I just found you. I can't lose you now. Not when there's still something I could do.
No, Natalie, don't.
Vicky. Let her go. I need some time alone with you anyway. I have something to say to you before I die.
You can't just drop the charges.
You can't if they're false.
I told you what happened. Jack set Shane up, okay? The fake screen names, the invitation to the party. He set the whole thing up.
No. Someone else confessed.
Who?
Friend of Jack's, Brad Kaczynski.
Well, now I wonder how that happened.
We're looking into the validity of it, all right? One minute he's ready to point the finger at Jack, the next minute he's copying everything himself. Obviously, something or someone changed his mind.
You son of a bitch.
Okay, Todd, let's go, all right?
I will kill you. You hear me? I will kill you.
Look, I'm sorry it turned out like this.
You don't care how it worked out. Gigi was nothing to you.
That's not true.
Oh, really? Why'd you fire her? And for what?
You're right, I was wrong. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, well, you can't make it up to her. Okay, not unless you stop letting Todd Manning and his sick little kid walk you like a dog. Come on, John, you gonna do your job or what?
You know, since we're sitting Shiva, maybe we should actually sit.
I wonder if I should call Joey.
What for?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's a little worried about his father. He's getting a heart transplant. He's not getting his teeth cleaned. Things can go wrong.
I'm sure he's getting support from his mother and sisters.
Not to mention that little blonde wife of his. Yowza.
David, a lot has happened since you've been away.
Making celluloid history.
Honey.
Sitting Shiva's hard.
So much has happened that Aubrey is no longer an issue.
What does that mean?
It means that since Aubrey married Joe for mercenary reasons, now that Joe is aware of that, it's just a matter of time before divorce papers are filed.
Talk about bad timing, huh, Kelly? If you were all hooked up with John McBain, you'd be the perfect shoulder for Joey to cry on.
John and I are no longer seeing each other.
Since when?
Since we decided we were better off as friends.
What a shame.
Please. You're thrilled.
Yes, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled because now you can get back together with Joe.
It's too late for Joey and me.
Look, Brody, maybe you think this is none of my business.
Save it, Joe. I know you want to give me help for what I did to Jessica, but why don't we wait for some time when my son's not around?
Jessica can set you straight without any help from me. Okay, but you can't be in love with both her and Natalie. Brody, you gotta make a choice and let the other one go.
That didn't work out too well for you, did it? When you made the choice between Aubrey and Kelly?
So make sure you choose right. Otherwise, you're gonna end up alone. Like me.
Did they take Dad down yet?
What?
Are they prepping Dad for the transplant? It's a yes or no question.
There's not gonna be a transplant.
What?
It's been called off.
Vicky, I wasted so much time that I could have been spending with my grandchildren or my children. I wasted time when I should have been begging for a second chance to all the people that I sold short, including you.
We've made our peace.
No, what happened is you cut me a lot of slack, more than I deserved. And that got harder and harder over the years, didn't it? I'm not the man that you married.
Twice. I think that's proof that maybe you weren't all that bad, huh?
Maybe not back then. But I changed.
Everyone changes, Clint.
Yeah, but you're supposed to get better with age. You did. And maybe I would have too if
what?
If I had somehow found my way back to you. I was my best self with you. Hell, I had to be because you wouldn't settle for anything less. And that is what I'm going to take with me. Knowing that there was one point in time where I did something good. Because there was a certain someone there that brought it out in me. Dear Vicky, I'll die owing you for that.
I think we'll call it even, huh?